Praise the Lord. Praise the living God. I just want to testify the goodness of God upon my life and my family. I do say, what a season to be alive. You know, I've seen the strange art of God. 2019, my mother-in-law came to visit me. As usual, she always comes normally. She comes and my mom comes as well. So, but then when she was here, that was before COVID. She came at the end of 2019. January, she started complaining of leg pain. And I was just thinking, okay, maybe she had a fall or something. But it wasn't healing. And she couldn't go back because there was COVID and there wasn't any flights at all. So fast forward, January 2020, she couldn't walk anymore. I just started noticing that I will go to work. Where I left her, she's going to be there till I come back 12 hours. After 12-hour shift, it was really... So I said to my husband that this is not really right. We need to take... Because I keep having a telephone consultation through the phone, and the doctor would tell me, just put some rubs and do this and do that. But on that day, I thought, no, this is not right. So I said to my husband, we had to take her to the hospital. So we took her to A&E. And they run tests on her leg. They did a scan and some X-ray. And they asked me to take her home. So before I got home, I had a call. And they said, can you bring her back urgently because she's going to have a cardiac arrest in the next couple of hours. And I was like, seriously? And from that moment, I took her back to the hospital. And they said to me that she's got a whole lot of calcium on her blood system. Because of the leg, she's been complaining. So what has happened, I don't know, but I think the calcium from the bone were circulating all over her body. And they found out that she's got pulmonary and PE as well. Everything was happening. So they said to me, we're going to treat her that day. But we want to find out why she's got calcium, a lot of calcium. So the next day, I was in the hospital with her. The next day, I got a call to say, yeah, we found out what is wrong with her. She's got multiple myeloma, cancer of the bone marrow. So she's got so many things at that point. She's got multiple myeloma. She's got PE, pulmonary embolism at that time. And they're trying to treat her. And she lost conscious. She didn't know what was happening with her again. So they left her in the hospital. That was almost 3 months she was in the hospital. They forgot about the cancer, trying to sort her out with the PEs and the calcium initially. But then I don't know what to do because she is my husband's, she is the only one, my husband is the only child she has got. We don't have anybody back home to look after her. It was really stressful. We got the time, people were like, send her back home, send her back home. But we couldn't because she can't fly. The doctor said we can't give her feet to fly. So I said to myself, we need to trust God. And I don't even remember to talk to anybody at that point in time. I was just carrying everything on my own, and my husband and some of my friends around were trying to see what we could do. But then when they finished treating her, they said, okay, the PE is gone now. We need to see if she's able to go for chemotherapy because of everything that has happened with her. I said to them, whatever you want to do, fine, I'm happy, get it done. But they started that, they said, okay, we'll try her with chemotherapy. But then she got released, she got discharged, I took her home. That same day that I took her home, I'm trying to get her to her bed, and she broke her leg. So that means she broke the second leg, so the 2 legs is gone. So she couldn't walk, she's double, she's just in bed. It was so stressful for me. I had to tell the doctor what are they going to do. They said we can't do anything because the cancer has circulated all over her body, that her bone has been calcified. They said to me that her bone is just like a cheese. We can't fix it. So they make an arrangement to tell me to have a plan for 6 months that she's not going to be with us for the next six months. So they're just trying to get us ready, whatever that comes. But for some reason, I was a bit stubborn, just saying to the doctor, don't worry, we will review her again after 6 months. The doctor said, you don't understand what I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you that we might not have her again. Then I said, yes, we will review her in 6 months. Let's just, she said to me, but we can't even fix the leg. It's just like a cheese. I said, okay, that's fine. But just let her be in the hospital first. Then I came home that day. I was really, I don't know what to do. I just got the strength. Something said to me, just kneel down and talk to God. So I was crying from hospital. I got home, I knelt down, and I prayed. And I said to God, you know about this situation. I know that there is nothing impossible that you cannot do. Everything is possible with you. I know they have said to me, she's going to die. Everybody's going to die one day. But can you extend her life for us? And help her to have a healing in her leg. So I finished that prayer. Somehow I just got this strength. And I was just okay again. And one of my family friends called me, and I talked to her about it. And she said to me, have you called your pastors and speak to them? I said, no, I didn't tell anyone. And she said to me, oh, but you need to tell other people to join in prayers. So I said, oh, I forgot about that entirely. She worshiped with, Forward and Living Faith Temple. And he said to me, I will also tell Pastor David, to join you in prayer. So then I came and I met our pastors, and I also tell him what was going on. And the church started praying for me. And it didn't just end with the prayers. I got a whole lot of support. Somehow, Sue was wonderful. She was in my house like almost every time. Sometimes I would be like, oh, no, I thought, I don't want to bother her. But she thought no, because she'd come to my house and she would look at me. She said to me, Faith, you're worn out. You're really worn out. You can't be doing this job on your own. Because after 2 weeks, I had a call from the hospital. They said to me, can you come? We have found a solution. Somehow, we could manage to find a bone somewhere. We could fix her leg. And I was like, wow, this is the first miracle. So we went for the surgery now. So they had the surgery, fixed her leg. And they said to me, we will be happy to carry on with her chemotherapy. I said, okay, that's fine. I didn't stop praying. I keep praying. But my mother-in-law as well, there is one faith she had. When they said to us that she's not going to have up to 6 months, and she said to me, do you know the way I left Corby to Catherine? I'm going to go from Catherine to Corby, and from Corby to Nigeria. Then I said to her, amen, Mom, I claim that for you. You will go back to Nigeria. But I was just... So we carry on with her treatments. 3 months down the line, I've got friends around praying for me. And it was so stressful because when she got discharged again, that was another issue. They said to me I had to send her to a care home because I can't look after her alone. But I'm not used to that. I said, no, we will look after her because I don't know how to send her to a care home. And she might not understand. Based on where I come from, we are meant to look after our parents. When they said that to me, I said, no. I said to the hospital, no, I will look after her. Me and my husband and the children, we will be looking after her. And they asked me, do you go to work? I said, yes. But I will be going to work alternatively when my husband is home. But they declined. They said, no, that I am trying to stop the care for her. And they called her to say to her, your daughter is declining treatment for you. And she asked them, well, what is it? They said to her that we want to send you to a care home. And she said no, that she will not go to a care home. So that helped me. They called me to say, oh, your mother-in-law has declined care as well. But I said to them, we did not decline any care. We only declined the package of care you were giving to us. That I'll be happy if you send her home to me with a package of care. That she cannot, because where I was living, I only have 3-bedroom upstairs, and she can't climb up anymore. I said, I'm happy to use my sitting room as a care for her. We don't have toilet downstairs, that if they could send her home with a hospital bed and a commode and a Zimmer frame and things that I can use to maneuver her. And they finally agreed to send me home with her. But then I was still taking her every week, twice a week for her chemotherapy, still believing God and still hoping that she will be cleared of cancer. So before 6 months the line, the doctor called me to say, come, she called me on the phone to say to me, Faith, from the first time you spoke to me, I keep thinking about what you said, and I want to tell you today that we will be reviewing your mom soon. I said, oh, so she's not she's not going to pass away anymore. She said, no, because she is doing very well with the chemotherapy. And her cancer cell has gone like 5%. That we'll be taking her off the chemotherapy in 2 months' time. So that was 4 months, giving me more 2 months to see if everything cleared off the system. I still keep believing God, still keep praying for her, looking after her at home. And Sue always come around to say to me, Faith, I'm going to help you clean the house. Because sometimes I might come back from night and I'm the one to be looking after her while my husband is at work. And Sue comes one day and look at me and say, you're going to collapse. So once in a while, she will come and take me out for a weekend, just for an afternoon tea. She said to me, just come and let me take you out of what is happening in the house. And she's been amazing. After that, 6 months, immediately it was 6 months, the doctor called me to say to me that her cancer cell is 0. I didn't know how, I don't even know what I could do. I screamed, I was so excited. I called my husband, I said to my husband that Grandma has not got, the cancer cell in her body is gone. But then she hasn't started walking properly. She's still walking with a Zimmer frame. And the hospital gave us quite a whole lot of bills because she is not she hasn't got a stay. But I was really shocked with the family. The church was really able to support me and my family with some amount of money to sort out hospital bills. So that is amazing love. I couldn't even express my feelings. I didn't even expect it. I didn't even at all. I wasn't even thinking. But God used people in the church to support me and my family. So, yeah, I just want to appreciate God. I don't know what people are going through, but I am telling you that God is amazing. He has not stopped doing good. I keep saying, I just like saying that we are living in a time where the strange act of God is really happening. It is a very wonderful season to be alive. And being alive, things will happen, but God deliver us from them.
Amen.